I have decided to quit this job and get another. So my guru told me a one sentence, only one sentence. What is the guarantee you will not get this type of people in your another job? What is the guarantee? And if you will quit this job because of this type of people, you will become a loser. So, my dear son, he said me, so my dear son, try to fulfill their requirement. You should fight with him and try to understand what they want to from your side. And whatever right now I am achieved in my life because of three gurus. So we can say that a guru remain in our memory as a key to life problems, to few life problems. And guru play valuable role and God gifted in our life. So, my dear friends, we should respect to our guru every time and be care to my guru, our guru. This is my thoughts about my guru. Thank you so much.
You can see the performance of, and you can see the result of your performance. Even people are not stopping clapping. Okay, they are not ready to stop clap. Your every word was like a diamond, and I was listening to very carefully. And you were having very deep thoughts. We were very emotional. We were listening to it very carefully. We were about to cry. We were understanding the values of a guru, that what guru is exactly in our life. Okay, the guru is everything. We sometimes forget the sacrifices of a guru. We think that I have done everything just because of my hard work. The energy, the passion, okay, the willingness, the energy, the excitement you got just because of your gurus. But I am today just because of my gurus. I am very thankful to them. They have shaped me. They have put me in the fire, but they have refined me a great personality. They have made me a great person. So I am very thankful to you. And we should pay tribute to our teachers, our mentors. Okay? So now we have Rohit with us. Well and clap for Rohit. Wow, everyone is talking now. All have great thoughts.
Guru Brahma, Guru
First you have to
Vishnu.
put the mic on your
First,
Okay.
because we want your voice. And you can keep it in your pocket.
Like this.
That's it.
And what is this?
In this pocket. But we call which pocket? Anti-pocket. Like this one.
side pocket.
Side pocket, I don't know what we call, which pocket.
Pen pocket.
Pant pocket? No, pant pocket is at our chest.
Alright. So Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Gurudev Namaha. So you are all science students. So you must be knowing what is composition. Composition means the things that we are made up of. So as per Hindu mythology, we are all made up of same things: Agni, Jal, Vayu, Bhu and Akash. So we have same composition among us. We are same. But what defines us, what distinguishes us is our characteristics. Who defines our characteristics? what makes us unique. Our characteristics are defined by the people around us, by the things around us, and how we think and how we grow is based on your gurus, the gurus who guide you to succeed in life, to proceed in life. I have belonged to a poor family, but that is poor only by money. In fact, I am the richest person in the world in terms of the family composition. So I have my father, mother, now I'm married, so I have 2 children as well. So they all are my guides. They guide me to grow, to learn new things every day. I remember the times when I was quite young and I used to go to temple to see the God. But now I have grown up and I now realize that the God was there who put me on the shoulder. He was my father. He guided me at every step. Even during my failures, he encouraged me. I remember the times when I first went to college. He told me, now it is your responsibility to study or not, it's your life, but don't ever smoke. So he indirectly told me what to do and what not to do. And those words are still in my mind. On my birthdays, even though we did not had anything much luxury to eat, but we used to give a part of it to the poor people around us. So that showed how he thinks of the world, how he thinks of the community that we have. And on the similar path, I would like to grow and go on that path. So similarly, I am learning from my children. Every day I am learning new things. So my family is like gold. It's like we quarrel, we fight, but at the same time we bond again. We have new bondings altogether. So that's my first guru in life, the whole family. If you put together all the mothers in the earth, here's my mother who is always caring. So I also learned to care from her. About the second guru, failure is my second guru. We all have success and failure in our lives. We all fail every time. I also failed in 5th class. I failed in 3 subjects. One of them was English, of course, right? Then I learned from my failures because of the inspiration of my family and those failures. I topped the 6th exam. I was not only cleared the 6th class, but I topped that exam. Again, during the life, we had many failures. In 11th class, I also failed, had a compartment. Then I again grew, again rocked the stage, and then again aced that exam. So failures teach me. Even during the interviews, I had many failures. And because of one of the failures I am here, I met my indirect guru here.
Thanks so much.
So yeah, I'm learning every day, I'm growing every day. And the third important guru is my self-consciousness. But third, self-consciousness is a product of the different people around me. Different people means it's always you, and the persons that I meet. Even on the virtual platform, I meet so many people. For example, Sandeep Maheshwari, I have seen many of his speeches. So self-consciousness is a respect for oneself and respect for others as well. There were hard times, not only for me, but there are hard times for others as well. So we should understand, we should actually give a part of our earnings, part of whatever we can do for others. In the COVID also, like my father taught me one thing, that if you give something with the right hand, left hand should not be knowing that. So there are people around us, you will find they need your help. May not be that help may not be in terms of money, but that help may be in terms of affection. That help may be in terms of studies. That help may be in terms of books or any other means. So you should try to serve the society as much as you can, as much as you are willing to, as much as you have time. But yeah, first priority is your family, and after that you should devote something for the other. Self-consciousness also means you should learn from your successes as well. Sometimes I fail, but that self-consciousness realizes me, right, that I had overcome this kind of failure in the past, so I should do it again. I should be motivated not only for myself but for my children. They should see something that they can take my path and go beyond what I expect them to do. So this is self-consciousness. And I would like to motivate you all to do better in your studies and make some path forward for the others to follow you, so that you can also be some motivational leaders going forward. You are on the right platform. You are on the right path. So go ahead, take this opportunity, and good luck. Thank you.
It was a splendid performance. Splendid means Shandar. Splendid. It was completely a splendid performance. Okay, everything was so great. Voice tone, your content, your speaking, your delivery, even your emotions that you deliver. You reached the heart of people. Your every word was reaching here. I could feel that what you had intention to talk about. You were sharing your emotions, you were sharing a story of your life. Rejection and the failures are the biggest guru. Let me tell you my story. Today I am a teacher of English, trainer of English. Okay. I failed first time when I was in 4th class. I failed in English exam. I scored 9 marks. I scored only 9 marks. From that day I never failed. 6th to 10th I never failed. Do you know why? Because I entered a school where I could easily cheat. I was not an intelligent guy. I did not start studying. I just cheated the whole exam. I used to take the answer sheet of my friends. I didn't know even that what I'm writing. I used to cheat. 5 years, I didn't know even a single word of English. But I had a kind of confidence that I'm the best. Okay, I can know English, I can learn, and I can write it. But unfortunately, after 10, I entered a school where there is no cheating. There is no source of cheating. I had to study. 11 to 12, I did not pass. I failed in English exam. I know that first time I scored 16 marks. 16, 18, 21, 28. And the last time, it was a final exam, final board. I started studying. I purchased a very big guide of English. I went to Nai Sadak, Delhi. I did everything from Delhi schooling. I went to Nai Sadak. My father was with me. I asked my father, I'm weak in English. I want to study now. I want to take English honors and I want to take regular admission. I will study hard. I purchased a very thick guide of English. I started cramming. पता तो था नहीं क्या लिखा हुआ है. I just could cram and I did the same. I crammed the whole book. And one thing that I found, whether I was cramming, but that was my hard work that I did it. And I scored 51 marks in 12th. I failed 4 times, 11 to 12, And last board exam, I scored 51. And let me tell you a shocking thing. I was the topper of his school.
It's not shocking.
Ah.
It's not shocking.
I was the topper of his school that time, and nobody knew it but this thing that I'm not scoring good marks in English. But I used to score good marks in other subjects. But I never scored good marks in my first to 10. Okay, I was never a good student in study. I never came first, second, third. But it was 11th and 12th that I became the topper for the 2 years, and I got many rewards from many like organizations. Okay, I scored good because I had an intention like failure was coming, failure was chasing me. It was saying like no, I'll make you something. I will not leave you. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to do something for you. The failure was chasing me again and again, and it made me something. And it's still that I'm growing in my life. Sometimes I fail, but today when I enter the class, your faces, your energy, your excitement to learn something new motivates me a lot, excites me a lot. To work me hard a lot that I should do it something for the people. It gives me so much energy. Sometimes I work 15 hours. My daily routine works 14 hours. But I don't feel the stress. You know why? Because I get the energy, I get the excitement from you. You have such a great energy and it transfers in me when you come here. I get a great enthusiasm and motivation when you speak even a single word of English. Okay? So let's move further. Who we have next? Sunny. Well and clap for Sunny. We have Sunny with us.
Hello, a very warm good morning to all of you.
Morning.
Thing, feeling, situation, person. Those makes you, break you, destroy you, create you, demotivate you, motivate you. Is Guru. Guru is one who gives light in your darkened life, who pulls you out from difficulties, who makes you win in the hardest battlefield of life. Guru is a single word made of 4 letters of alphabet. But I can assure you the whole letter of alphabet are not sufficient to justify Guru. Well, I am Sunny Sharma, feeling pleasure to highlight the importance of my Guru who changed me, my idea, my life. Few years back, I was preparing for competitive exam. I gave one of the exam. I cleared the pre and I was going to write the mains. At that time, when I was writing the mains, I was feeling that I am in a ring of a boxing tournament and I am in the finale and I am going to win the title. After result, I didn't score the cutoff. I missed the exam by 1.25 marks. At that time, I felt I got a heavy punch from the opposition. And that opposition was exam conducting body. I was on my knee. Referee has started the counting 6, 7, 8. I was unable to stand. Then a person came, held my hand, made me stand up and said, "Never disappoint on your failure. I am here and I will be with you till my last breath. And I would be the happiest person in this world on your failure unless you give your full heart to that work." He also told me, failure are the proof that you are trying. or you are moving in your life. So that's how I got my first guru. He is my superhero, he is my father. Next year, I gave another exam. I cleared pre, I cleared mains, I cleared physical, I cleared medical. And this time, I was pretty sure that I'm going to get a government job. But my name was not in the list, in the final list. And again, I get disappointed. I was sitting on the bed, news were running on the television. Then I got my second guru. I got my second guru in farmers. Farmers taught me how to be patient while achieving something. And if you are not getting the desired result, you do not get demotivated. You have to move forward. You have to prepare yourself for next. Like farmers sow seed. They give water. They follow each and every step to just get the crop. But sometimes hailstorm, heavy rain, ruin and all goes in the vain. So they taught me, keep trying, do not get demotivated. And from that news, from soldier, they taught me how to live life without being selfish. They do everything for their country without thinking or benefit, their own benefit. They taught me how to live life without being selfish. They do not even think once while sacrificing their life for the country. So they taught me how to live life without being selfish. My third guru is my failure and my experiences. My failure taught me how to get back after defeat, and my experience taught me how to perform better in the next battle of my life. So in last, I want to say you all, never disrespect your guru. All the money, gems of the world are not sufficient to repay what guru has done for us. We can make them feel special by giving one thing. Yes, you are all getting it right, it's respect. Respect your guru, obey your guru. Thank you. Thank you for listening me so patiently. Thank you.
We always have suspense in the story and a climax in the story. And it was so outstanding. Okay? The way you gave speech and everything that you pierced, the whole story, the delivery was amazing. Clap for him once again. I never expected this kind of performance from you all. But I'm very thankful, I'm very lucky that I have these kind of strengths, okay? And I really believe in you that you can do it. You have the power, you are the most strongest person in this world. No one can defeat you. I learned one thing from Gautam Buddha. He said one thing. What we think, we become. If you think you're the most strongest person in this world, you are. If you think you're the most weakest person in this world, yes, you are. You are weak. So what we think, we become. Okay? And not only thinking. Thinking means when you start working on your thinking, on your thoughts. Okay, your thoughts become your action. Your thoughts become your action. Okay? So take care of your thoughts. Okay? Your thoughts make your life. Your thoughts create you. Okay? You all have experienced bad time or good time. Okay? Average time. But you are so lucky. Okay, well done, clap for Ricky. We have Ricky with us. It's your turn. We were waiting for you.
Sir, I'm not feeling well today.
Actually, people came here, they were fine. They came here, they became ill.
Put the mic.
You can have mine.
I don't know how to play.
Caller, on call.
This is. Here, you can click. And you can put it in your pocket. Put it inside.
I'm feeling a bit nervous. So good morning, one and all.
Good morning.
My name is Ricky Vaishnav, and it's such an honor to have such a smart and sophisticated people here. And
Try. Do it before you die. You can do it.
yeah, okay. So it's such an honor to be with such a smart and sophisticated audience. And today I'm reaching out to you to procure and advocate my ideas about the importance of gurus in our life. Well, what generally think of, or like what comes in our brain when we think about this word, so-called guru? Well, an old man with white beard and big mistakes doing worship in ashram or sitting in a cave doing meditation. Or sometimes, we think of a woman or a man who is putting on white clothes or the yellow or the saffron and giving some sorts of preaches. Well, if you're thinking about Santa Claus, that's not. So, well, as this word suggests, traditionally as this word suggests, guru. Gu means the darkness and ru means the dispelling. So, guru in itself is darkness, darkness dispelling. So, when we talk about the darkness, like you cannot kick the darkness out of a place because darkness is not an existence in itself. It's nothing else than the absence of light. So for me, the guru is like a transformer who is supplying electricity to our houses so that we can see the things as it is even in the night or in the worst situation of our life. Well, if I talk about the three gurus, who played really an important role in my life, is the first guru is my mother. Yeah, she's like a motivational guru in my life. Well, if I talk about her, what happens generally, most of the time, I was worried about what came next and what's going to happen next. So she was like a nuclear scientist in my life who just explores the atomic bomb of motivation in my life so that I bounce back every time I feel low or get down. So here I would like to give you an advice that what happens generally, like if we feel low or we feel down, we start occupying or surrounding with the people who can just give us some sorts of motivations or who can motivate us. We should find a group of people or a person who can help us, who can hold our palm even in the difficult situation of life. Things doesn't go this way that I am the one who created my own empire. We learn things from others, and all we are here today because someone helped us to grow, and we grown successfully. The second guru in my life was S.N. Goenka ji. So, is who introduced me to the Buddha. So what happened? There was a time when I was really stressed. I used to feel like I was broken. I was just out of this world. I was just thinking, why am I even surviving? Why am I even living? So this guru, S.N. Goenka ji, introduced me the form of meditation, so called Vipassana. I went this center and practiced his meditations and realized that how beautiful or wonderful our life actually is. Well, it was a meditation center. Do not think like it's some sort of a revelation center. Well, I wasn't like Tere Naam. So, the third the third guru, if I talk about, is the Lalit Arya sir. I mean, what used to happen, like I generally, do not have much interaction with my trainers, and I used to be an introvert like till 5 weeks back. But what happened in my life is 5 weeks back, I saw a poster that be patient, be confident. I came here, I met this person, and most of the time I get confused, what title should I give this guy? Like whether I shall call him Jim Carrey or Sandeep Maheshwari. Like he's just bunch of packet, he's having a lot of things in himself. Like at one time he cracks jokes and makes us laugh. At the second time, he just make us serious and we become extra conscious about something. At the third stage, he's like giving us some sorts of motivation that you can do it, you're the best, you can achieve everything you want, you are the superhuman. I just feel like that I'm a superhuman now. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, and seriously, what I personally felt is, like back in the days, I do remember, like when I used to see my fellows, either they were feeling filthy or they were sleeping in the classrooms. But after being in here, I realized that this guy is having the capability to engage the students. I mean, how keen they are towards learning. He knows the mentality of students, what they're thinking and what sorts of things are required in their life to improve. He's the person who just keep on making us laugh. He's really caring and the kind-hearted as well. Like I noticed a couple of things, like if someone who's not financially or mentally well, he always there to help them out. He always them to keep them away from the trouble. So he's a third guru, whom I met and who plays a really vital role in my life. And I realized, seriously, if I would have a teacher like him back in the days in school, I would have joined NASA so far. In the last, I would say one thing that that these things, students are being arrogant so much. We think that we have created our own destiny, we have achieved everything. Well, if I learned English, I paid for that. Well, things are not like this. You cannot repay your trainer, your mentor, your guru ever in your life. Remember this thing. Just remember it. Okay? So we should try and galvanize the guru system back in the present era so that we can create a new world order. Well, I was feeling down 2 days back. I was having fever. So I was just thinking that if I complain about it, like, well, sir, I'm down with fever, I'm not able to join this weekend. So I was like, yeah, if I was there in front of him, he would be saying, well, Ricky, it's not an excuse. Being hot is a new normal these days. I mean, do not think you are down with fever. You are being hot. So such sorts of things are happening in my life. Well, if I know one thing for certain is that we make sure, like whomsoever we are having in our life, whether it is guru or the mentor or our parents, like whomsoever helps us in the difficult situation in our life, we should play with them. We should care about those people who always have our back in the difficult situation of life. Or, I mean, how we generally think. We generally think this way. I love swimming, so I'll just talk about this situation. What generally happens? How do we think? We think is like there are two guys who just sitting on the edge of pool, even they don't know how to swim, and just they're talking about jumping on the pool. Well, most of the time, we get scared. So just this person gave me an attitude that just think about like you have already jumped in the pool. Now what to do? And this has just happened with me. Like I was feeling a bit anxious, but I'm quite comfortable now. You can realize this thing. Well, this source of motivation comes from Guru, and it's play a vital role in life. Thank you so much.
So I have seen that engine a bullet who was not getting started in the beginning. Okay, once it started running so fast and it became so hot. Sometimes what happens, I have learned this thing from the science, that beginning is always difficult. I know if I talk about my past, like I used to miss public speaking session I used to make excuses. I used to convince myself not to give this time, give next time. You will perform better. This time, that time, and I never gave speech. Literally. But one day, my teacher called me and he made me understand. If you don't do it today, you will never become. Do it today. It is not do and die, it's do it before you die. He told me that if you think do it before you die, change it. You have to do it before you die. कि करना ही है उससे पहले कि तुम मर जाओ. ठीक है, मरना means failure. So give your best shot before you fail. Okay. Really, I'm really thankful to you. Okay, you have touched my heart. I'm very touched. Okay, such a wonderful thoughts about me. I really admire you. I really appreciate you. That you all give such great blessings. You give love. Okay, really, I get motivation from all of you. Okay, when I enter the class, I don't teach. I come here to learn. I learn from everybody. You learn from only one person. But I'm a very smart person. I learn from you all. You come to learn from me, only from me. But when you come here, you are a teacher for me. I'm gonna learn so many good things from you.
You complete that circle.
Ha!
You complete that circle.
Ha!
Take it from everybody and give it to everybody.
Ha! That's the thing. See, I have learned one thing: the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. Be kind, be honest, be loyal to your life, be a devotee. Okay? Never try to be a clever. Okay? Clever mind always fails. Smart minds होते हैं ना, they always fail. वो हार जाते हैं. Be a kind, be a fool, be a fool. Sometimes what happens, we want to do something in our life, but we have a fear. We become smart. They can ditch us. We can fail. I can lose my money. Somebody can ditch us. I can have something bad in my life. But this is the thing. Smart mind. Monkey mind is thinking. Smart mind. Smart mind is the worst mind in this world. Be a fool. Be a fool. I don't know what will happen. I just want to do it. I just want to do it. Let it be. जो होगा देखी जाएगी. I know I wanted to pursue a course of digital marketing and graphic design. My father started giving me so many advices. No, this is a fake. They will loot your money and all the things. And he made me believe that they are the first person. But when I met my friend, I asked him to start in my institute. When he come, start here. Okay. So I learned the importance of many things. So never try to be a very smart person in this world. बुद्धिमान लोग अक्सर हार जाते हैं. Okay? Be a fool. Okay? Have craving to learn something. Stay foolish, stay hungry. I follow Steve Jobs. Stay foolish, stay hungry. Means मूर्ख बने रहो और भूखे रहो. ठीक है? The all I know nothing. जो भी मैं जानता हूँ, मैं कुछ नहीं जानता. Never say I know. One day I went to a seminar. Okay, there was a person. He was telling his story. He was telling, sir, I have my friends. I don't know anything, but my friends know everything. वो हमेशा कहते हैं पता है, मुझे पता है. तो कभी मत कहना मुझे पता है. Say I don't know. Teach me. Become my teacher. Become my mentor. You can transform my life. Okay. We can learn from everybody. We can learn from seniors. We can learn from juniors. Okay. And Akhilesh, shall we start? Akhilesh is left. We have only 5 minutes for you. Say start. Well done. Clap for Akhilesh. Say everyone has come today, and I want you to speak. And guys, this is the last speech. After that, you will have refreshment.
I would like to leave.
You would like to leave?
After 10 minutes.
After 10 minutes. But it would be better if you take some refreshment because it's already late.
Hi guys, good morning. Good morning. My life in 3 groups. First group, my family.
My family was hardworking and honesty. Myself, I learned hard work and honesty. Add to my life. As my life is very critical, but I know life. I am hardworking. सारे अगर मैं मीनिंग सुना रहा हूँ बस जो समझ में आ रहा हो बोल.
No issue. What you have in your minds, just speak out.
No grammar.
No, say don't think about grammar, just speak out.
I learned from hardworking and honesty. My family. And second guru, my village. I learned unity of my village. Unity of great. No unity is no life. Be carefully of unity. My life in unity very important. So I learned unity at my struggle in life. My third guru is nature. Nature, it's learn all learning. Nature is my life happy. At nature, my life is very good looking, good looks. Nature learned life in up and down. It's learned
You can do it, sir. You can do it. We know you can do it.
it learns my life is very critical, and it learns no very money. Very money, very study comes.
That's it. Okay. Well done, clap for a